Hi everyone, welcome to this episode where I'm talking about boundaries, and this time we're looking at the third eye chakra. We've done all the others, we're now up to the third eye. That is normally about your psychic abilities, so your inner sight, the sight that you use without using your eyes. And having boundaries around this is really important because when you go into your inner sight, the more that you work with it, the more it's going to be around. And when people know that you can do that, they may ask you to tap into it for them. And this is where having clear boundaries around this is really, really important. So we're going to look at personal first. Think about the third eye. If you've really developed it and you can see things, all of that, what if you're sitting with a friend and they go, "Oh, what do you see coming up for me next week?" If you don't have boundaries around that, you're going to give away not knowledge or anything. Yeah, you will, but you're going to give away so much energy. When you're out with friends, you want to be with friends. You don't want to be using all your other abilities unless you really want to. And this is where boundaries comes into it. So if you're out with friends and they ask that, you just go, this is not the time and the place for that. If you want me to do a reading for you, then please book in. And if they're a real true friend, they will book in and not ask for a discount. Please don't give discounts to family and friends. You have a business. If they respect you, they will pay the price that you've got it at. Just be aware of that. Now, when we actually look at, just getting my hair out of the way, when we're looking at the third eye, it's also to do with the brain. The brain. So think about your mental health. And it's about, when we're in there, it's about evaluating our beliefs and values. And so do you have boundaries around when you actually look at your beliefs and values? Because you may be out driving and a belief may come up. You can't look at it then and there because you're driving. It's unsafe to look in and tune into that belief and, go in and find out why it's come up and everything, because you will not then concentrate on your driving. You need to have boundaries around that. And you can constantly tune in and go, thank you, guides, and anyone that's with me, my body, my intuition. If something comes up and it's not a safe place, let's look at it later. Or you can even be really strict and go, the only time that I can actually look at beliefs, etc., is this, this, and this. And it could be when I'm working on my business, or it could be when I'm in a meditation. Get really firm because it's your life. And you want things to come up when you're actually in a position to be able to do that. Now, it's about having an open mind as well. And again, having a beautiful open mind, still have boundaries around that. Because you can listen to me and not agree with what I have to say, but still have an open mind, and you might get an aha. Who knows? Being open to other people's opinions doesn't mean you need to take them on. It just means you're open. And you might go, you know what? In your head, you might go, I don't agree with anything they've said. Doesn't faze me though. Now let's have a look at your business. And of course, in the third eye, there is boundaries because we have boundaries in the lower chakras and we have boundaries in the upper chakras. Boundaries is really clear in here though. And in here, it's also about actioning your ideas. Now, because it's a third eye, you get truckloads of ideas. It's your mind, you get truckloads of ideas. Again, having boundaries around that, because not every idea is for you and is for you in this time. It may be a future idea. Write down all the ideas, tune into your intuition and your business's energy, and at each one, say, is this for me? Is this for me? And you will get a yes or no. When you're really in tune, you'll get a clear yes or no. There won't be, oh, maybe, maybe not, because that's you and your doubts. When you tune in and you go, is this for me? There'll be a clear yes or no. There's just no, nothing else comes in. Now, and this is where the ideas are aligned to your values. So have a look at your values as well. When you look at an idea that's come in, then think about your values and go, is this actually aligned with my values? After you've done, is this for me? Because it might come through that, yes, it's for you. And then when you go through it again with the ideas that are for you, add in the values. And also then, is it with your aligned path? Because it may not be. And third eye, you can get loads of information downloaded. Again, have boundaries around that. If you're out with friends and you don't want any information downloaded about your business, again, set the intention. Close your eyes before you're about to go out and say, angels, guides, anything, intuition, I don't want, and we don't want to use negative. So whilst I'm out with my friends, that is my personal time. Personal time only. Any ideas that come through will come through later, or something like that, making sure it's in the positive. And goal setting. Now, goal setting is something that's an interesting one. I don't actually set money goals anymore. It didn't feel aligned with me. Not that I don't want money. I love money with a passion. It is not the first thing I think of, though. That is not why I'm in business. Oh, yes, it's a big part of it, because who doesn't want money? Something to think about. Now, that's been the beautiful boundaries in our third eye chakra. Have a think about what I've said. I would love for you to come back and just let me know. Thank you very much for watching, listening, and I'll see you next time.